A man had no idea he was the heir to a billionaire fortune, yet he spent 20 years selling cakes outside his own company building, until one day the female CEO took a bite and was instantly hit by a long-lost familiar taste. She instinctively tore open the cake, only to find real chrysanthemums inside. In that moment her heart trembled, and she realized the cake seller might be the son she lost years ago. She immediately ordered the driver to turn around, and rushed back to find the vendor. Turns out 20 years ago, the woman was diagnosed with a terminal illness. She didn't want her son to suffer alongside her, so she called her father for help raising the boy. But her father was cold and strict, and said he would only take her abroad for treatment if she agreed to abandon the child. Otherwise he would cut her off completely. But she couldn't bear to leave her own child behind. She firmly told her father she would rather die than give up her son. What she didn't know was, her young son was standing outside the door, and heard every word she said. At that moment, he made a life-changing decision in his heart. He held back his emotions and walked into the room, telling her he couldn't afford a cake with the money from collecting scraps, so he made one himself. He also pulled out a children's watch he had saved up for a long time to buy it for her. The woman looked at her thoughtful son, and tears streamed down her face. She tried to stay calm, and thanked him for the gift. When she gently touched his cheek, she noticed the marks on his shoulders. One look and she knew they came from years of carrying heavy loads. This time the woman couldn't hold back anymore. She broke down completely. The boy held up the cake to her, and said he read that chrysanthemums relieve pain and reduce heat, so he added a lot, hoping it would ease her suffering. Watching her take a bite, he felt happier than ever before. Then the woman took out a jade pendant, split it in two and gave half to her son, promising to stay with him forever. But after she fell asleep, the boy quietly picked up her phone, and called the grandfather he had never met, saying he would leave his mother willingly, as long as he promised to save her. He left behind a handwritten letter, and knelt before his mother, bowing deeply a few times, before silently leaving the hospital. When the woman woke and saw the letter, she completely broke down in tears. She ran out of the room like a madwoman, shouting his name on the streets. Even when she fell, she didn't stop looking. It wasn't until her father arrived that she was taken back for treatment. But that separation lasted 20 years. The woman recovered from her illness, and with her father's help built her own company. Yet she never stopped searching for her son. She displayed his photo on the company's big screen, offering $100 million to find him. But she didn't know, her son had been working in one of the company's factories all along, and was dating a beautiful woman. He even handed over the patent for a technology he spent 5 years developing, completely for free, to his girlfriend. But the cunning woman wasn't satisfied. All she cared about was the dowry money he saved up. When she heard he had saved over $90,000, she pushed him to transfer it right away, and promised to announce their relationship at the upcoming award ceremony. The man sent the money without hesitation, then happily went out to sell cakes during his lunch break as usual, unaware that his innocence was being taken advantage of by his girlfriend. Meanwhile, the female CEO received the patent documents from the factory, and was stunned by the design, because her son once said he wanted to invent an antibacterial respirator when he grew up. She quickly found the old letter, and was shocked to see the Clover logo matched the one on the patent perfectly. She immediately ordered her assistant to pull the employee records. She learned the patent's creator had the same